career and romance. These are the two main topics that I get consulted about. And for most people, they tend to think of career and romance as being totally separate, and which is why I get emails from people saying, hey, I want to ask you about my career and my romance. Okay, so you see, ultimately, what people want is happiness in these two areas of life. Because if we can get these two things settled, most people find a more fulfillment and contentment with life. So you see, let me explain that there is actually a secret that I've discovered over the years from doing consultations with people, that what makes people happy in their career very often is the same thing that makes them happy in the romantic relationship. So this can be a bit of a radical concept for some people to accept, but you see, when I talk to somebody about an unhappy career, very seldom the issue is about salary or about the kind of work scope that they have to do. Now that happens occasionally, and those are easy to solve, but where people start to get a little bit all upset about their work is usually to do with human relationships. There is somebody at work that you don't get along with, be it your colleagues or with your bosses. And it's the same underlying principle that runs behind relationships. Because with relationships, you can have quarrels about where to go for a holiday, you can have quarrels about money, but you find what really gets people upset is when what your partner wants and what you want is not quite the same thing. So the same thing that happens with unsatisfaction in your career. So if we come right down to who are the people that you want to hang out with in your life? If you think about it, between career and relationship, that's pretty much all the time that you spend in your life, besides the time that you spend with yourself, right? So the truth is, if we can figure out who are the people you want to spend time with, and who are the people who want to spend time with you, because a relationship goes both ways. You want to hang out with them, they want to hang out with you. Okay, so you see, that's one of the reasons why in my consultation and in my programs, one of the biggest focus that I have is about this concept of a natural audience. Because at work, you'll find that, out of like 100 employees, you're very good friends with some people and you're not so good friends with others. And sometimes this has nothing to do with who's in your department. I found people to discover their best friend in a department that's just right across the building, And if you think about it in relationships, now if you go on dates, you could be dating one of, any of a million people, but you've chosen to start a relationship with a specific person, and that really means that you've chosen them and they've chosen you. Right? So, and who is your natural audience? Who naturally wants to spend time with you? So for example, if you are looking for growth, and you'd be absolutely happy if your boss gave you a lot of growth opportunities, learning opportunities, and you'll find that in that kind of context, salary and working hours are usually not a big problem. It's something that you can easily discuss with your boss. But you see, let's just say if you have very different people, somebody is like super intense, and for you it's like, okay, I just want peace. Right? And you can find how that wouldn't really work in a boss-employee relationship. And it's the same kind of things that happen in romantic relationships as well. One person says, oh, we have to have this really intense relationship, and the other person is like, you know what, give me a break. And that's how relationships don't work. So, and if you ever want to get involved with our consultations and in our programs, one of the first things that we want to look at is looking at your chart. Who do you want to hang out with, right? And are they also the same kind of people who want to hang out with you? So there you have it. The secret to both career and relationship happiness is figuring out who you hang out with. Okay, so more information will be provided in the articles on our website, so please do check us out at www.selfastrology.com. Right, we'll see you around. Do like our Instagram and Facebook page, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like these. Do post your comments if you'd like me to answer any questions about astrology, and I'll address them in my upcoming videos. Thank you very much for watching.